Let us give thanks to the school, the lessons we've learned, the lessons we've built, and the support of our faculty, these teachers. As we look ahead to high school, we ask for guidance, strength, and wisdom in the chapters. May we continue to grow, serve others, and use our gifts to make a positive impact. Amen.
You may now be seated. At this time, it is truly my honor to welcome a leader who is deeply committed to the success of our school and every student in this town. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our superintendent, Dr. Harrison Goodwin.
Good morning. Young people, we can do a little bit better. Good morning. Okay. It gives me great pleasure today to bring greetings from our Kershaw County School Board of Trustees. Young people and parents, you're in for a treat because you're going to hear from one of those Board of Trustee members in just a few minutes. Don't worry, it won't be for just a couple minutes. Parents, I want to speak to you first. Anytime there's a transition between school level to school level, there's a little bit of anxiety, I know. You can remember that when you first brought your child to kindergarten, how it felt to have to drop them off, especially after that first day or two, you had to say to the child, I can't take you to your class anymore, I'm going to drop you at the front door. And how that made some of you extremely uncomfortable to have to make that handoff. And then, as they moved to 5th grade, and that year ended, and we all hear about the scary things of middle school. It's an age that none of us probably looks back on fondly as adults. I can honestly say it's one of those I think I've blanked out for the most part. But then we make the transition from middle school to high school. Young people, I bet y'all been told 100 times or more this year, well, you better not do this when you get to high school. How many of you have heard that? Yeah, we all heard it. I heard it a lot in school. I'm a product of Kershaw County. I went to middle school in Kershaw County. My teachers had the fear in me of going to the high school. To make it even worse, my dad was the principal. So I knew it was going to be a bad day when I went to high school. But you know, that transition, parents and students, is an opportunity to grow and to become more independent. But parents, what I want to encourage you to do is not take that independence too far with your young people. Stay involved in their life. Even when that young person is 6'3" and weighs 250 pounds, and they're in the 11th grade, they're still a young person that needs guidance from parents in their life every day. I hope that you'll do that. Students, I hope you seek that guidance. I hope you keep that channel open. Because even though we might look grown, we're all not grown. And I say we because I speak to my father almost twice a day, every day, and seek his guidance and his wisdom. I hope that that's something that you're able to do with adults in your lives so that they can help to guide you. This is exciting times. Now the countdown is on. Parents, don't blink. Don't complain about the activities that you have to go to and the fact that dinner doesn't happen until 9:30 at night because of the whatever activity. Sit back and enjoy it. Take it all in because it passes way too fast. It's great times. It's times that will mold a young person of their life. I hope that it's a positive role that you show them. Now, for the best show in town. You've got to live up to it now, Doc. I've known Dr. Charles King for a long time. Before retiring a few years ago, he was an administrator in several schools throughout this district, taught in this district, and really molded and touched not only lives, but of adults too. He truly loves this district and is happy to serve our students, staff, and constituents as a board member. The neat thing about Dr. King is, and I want to say it like this, he'll always show up. If there's something that needs to be done or something where he can contribute, he will be there. Some of his professional experience include serving as an associate superintendent. He owned a health and fitness club. He and his wife owned a veterinary clinic. And he also had taught at the university level in adjunct positions. Additionally, Dr. King was a middle and high school teacher, and before that he served proudly in the United States Marine Corps and the South Carolina Guard. He's married to Wendy, who is definitely the better half. She's a veterinarian. They have with their children, Charlie and Beth, who both, by the way, work in Kershaw County School District. Dr. King's pastimes include exercise, motorcycle, reading, spending time with family, and enjoying the beach. Also, he's excited Friday, he's actually a lifetime learner because he's going to graduate as a South Carolina Certified Master Naturalist. If you've ever seen some of his videos, you know he has a great love for the outdoors. He's kind of a snake person, too. Please welcome to the podium Kershaw County School Board member and Salty Principal, Dr. Charles King.
Goodness gracious, y'all. I really appreciate that, Dr. Goodwin, and I can't tell you how much of an honor it is for me to be here in front of you all today for several reasons. Number one, to see you guys thrive. I served probably half of you as your principal. I look into the audience and I think I served some of the adults in here, some of the parents as their principal, and I know a lot of you as well. We're all a part of this community, and I am very passionate about our school district. And then I look around and I'm like, y'all, I'm over 50 years older than you. Can you even imagine that? That's crazy. I'm at the age where I get hurt getting out of bed. You guys have to fall out of a tree together. But it's coming. You just wait. And I'll be the first to tell you, I might not be very smart, but I'm experienced. And with that, there are a few things I've learned over the years I hope you'll take to heart and help you as you transition to high school. Here goes. Wear sunscreen. I wish I had. Eat properly and as healthy as you can. Try to stay away from that junk that is so prevalent out there now. Exercise a lot. Make it a lifestyle. I always say when I'm on my gym, if you get in shape and stay in shape, you never have to say to anyone, man, I need to get back in shape. Just make it a part of your daily routine, your life. Keep making new friends. Listen more and talk less. Be on time. Be honest. Be kind, polite, and courteous. Stay strong in your faith. Most of all, love your family and your fellow man, and don't hesitate to tell someone that you love them. If I served you as your principal, you probably remember all the time I would walk down the hall and use the sign language where I love you. I mean it. I do love you. So love freely. It's really okay to do that. Be willing to change direction. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't achieve something. My dad used to say that can't never could do anything, and he was right. Professions, jobs, You know, before long, you guys are going to have to start thinking about that, which direction you want to go. I've worked in the trades, and I've worked in jobs that have required advanced degrees. I've been happy and loved doing both. But just remember again, you don't have to settle. Some examples. I didn't join the Marine Corps until I was in my early 20s. I didn't start teaching until I was in my late 20s. I didn't own my first business until I was in my early 40s. I didn't complete an Ironman triathlon until I was almost 50. I became a Kershaw County certified deputy in my late 50s. On the other hand, my wife wanted to be a veterinarian ever since she was a little girl. She achieved that goal and still is that. She's only ever been a veterinarian. But my point, challenge the status quo. Do what makes you happy and be the best at it. Explore your passions, try new things, and remember, life is a journey, not a destination. And you know what? You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to fail from time to time. Everybody messes up. I can write a book on the number of times I messed up. You just have to learn from it and keep going no matter what. As physicist Stephen Hawking said, and I quote, "We must always do the best with whatever we have, no matter what the situation is that faces us. We must never give up." And by the way, Dr. Hawking had ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is a immensely disabling and degenerative disease that got worse and worse as he got older. But even then, he never stopped teaching, theorizing, and making his indelible and incredible mark in the science world. And frequently, I want you to think about those folks who have impacted you throughout your journey of life now and in the years to come. Never forget them, and never forget to thank them from time to time. That'll mean a lot. And last, always try to be better today than you were yesterday. Now, if you watched any of my videos back during the pandemic, when we were out of school for so long, I made about 50 of them. About 2/3 of them were science related. You know, me holding an alligator, a snake, looking at a bug, feeding my chickens grub worms, all kinds of silly stuff. And I call them silly videos, but they were fun. But one thing I did a little bit of, and I'm not good at it, but I love to sing, and I would substitute lyrics for popular songs to kind of relate to what we were going through during COVID. So I'm going to try something a little bit different, and I'm going to need audience participation, meaning you guys. And it's not hard. You may have heard of the band Queen, frontman Freddie Mercury. Very popular in the 70s and 80s. Well, they had a major hit in the late 70s called "We Will Rock You." And if you've ever watched the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, you can see how that song came to be. It's basically, you know, the stomping of feet. But then we're going to do it a different way. We're going to do laps and hands. So it'll be like this. Think I would do that? Now don't listen. I'm going to try this, and I'm probably going to mess up. Again, I mess up a lot. But I want you to start the beat, keep it very rhythmic, but don't get too loud. And I generated some pretty relevant words to go along with "We Will Rock You," which the song itself is pretty significant if you ever get a chance to listen to it. So let's start out. Let me see if you can do it. Ready? Stay taking into the school year. Now you be in high school, but have no fear. Take it as a time, one day at a time. Study here and there, and you'll be just fine. Make lots of friends, go to the rock. It'll be the best years of your life. Life can offer some things to life. Think about this when we reach September. Never forget the golden rule. Don't ever leave anybody's fool. Try to make yourself and your family proud. And don't be the one who just follows the crowd. Set some goals, make your mark. If somebody stops, be the one who starts. One last thing is said and done. Look out for things, but look out for number one. Remember, we're a big team in the game of life. Work real hard and enjoy the ride. We've got Now, I'm getting close, y'all. I'm about done. You all are why we're here, and you all are the focus. So just bear with me about another minute. Before I close, I have one more piece of advice. And I know any kid or person I serve as principal or as an educator will know this. I am a voracious reader. I read every day, and I read a lot. And I will tell you, the more you read, the better you get at it. And the better you get at it, the smarter you get. So please take every opportunity to read. Make sure your parents, your folks are okay with whatever it is you're reading. But read, read, read. So I'm going to end with an Irish lesson. This is in honor of some close and special friends I have in the audience. May the rose ride up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of your hand. His hand. Excuse me. Much love. Best wishes, future high schoolers. Thank you for having me.
Good morning, Butler family. We are honored and proud to have you here this morning as we celebrate the 8th grade students and their accomplishments during the 2024-2025 school year. We will now begin the awards portion of our ceremony.
Good morning. Thank you to everyone for attending this morning. My name is Coach Keon Fleming. I'm a 7th grade social studies teacher and the athletic director here at LUO. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize our student athletes for their dedication to their academics and to their athletics. Athletes, please stand when you hear your sport and then your seat. So first, will all the volleyball players please stand. Next up, will all our football players please stand. Will our boys basketball players please stand? Our girl basketball players please stand. Our wrestlers, will you please stand? Finally, our cheerleaders, will you please stand? Thank you. As we all know, participating in sports and maintaining a high level of academic success is difficult. Being in the classroom can be challenging when you think about what you're going to do that night in the field or the court or wherever. We want to take a moment to recognize all the students who finished the year with an A/B average while playing sports. So students, when you hear your name, please stand and then be seated. And we're going to start off with Cameron Akshar. Furlow. Chelsea Grant. Caleb Harris. Jaleel Harrison. Natalia Heaton. Abigail Jefferson. Joseph Kirby. Leslie Moore. Tyler Walson. Mason Lyons. Joshua Martin. Easton McNamee. Tyler Nix. Pete Owens. Wilson Crawford. Nikki Draper. Isabella Robinson. Danielle Sanchez. Lucy Taylor. Alexis Thomas. And Father Tyler. And finally, we'd like to recognize two athletes that represent excellence and dedication to sports as well as their academics. These two young people are our finest examples of student athletes. First off, she was a standout athlete in 3 sports: volleyball, basketball, and track and field. We would like to take this moment to recognize our female athlete of the year, Chelsea Grant. All right, next up is our male athlete of the year. He's a standout in both football and basketball, a very solid young man with a great work ethic and a very positive attitude. Let's all recognize and be proud of our male athlete of the year, Brandon Contreras. Thank you to everyone in attendance, and I would also like to extend a thank you to all the parents and families that have come today. Without you and your support of your children, we wouldn't be able to have such an amazing group of young athletes here at Lugoff-Elgin Middle School. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Sarah Collins, I'm the course teacher here at Lugoff Middle. We would also like to recognize our 8th grade students who participated in the South Carolina Music Educator Association Solo and Ensemble Festival, as well as the American Choral Directors Association Honors Chorus. These students achieved outstanding musical accomplishments this year, so when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called, and then roll the bar. Adley Connell, Olivia Cranford, Elena Hess, Lila Perez, Caitlin Fleming, Katie Brooks Swenson, Elaine, you're on there twice, Elena Hess for your other thing, I'll pose on there twice, and Libby Wages. Thank you so much for all you do.
The following students went above and beyond this year in their STEM classes. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been announced. We kindly ask that you hold your applause until the end so we can honor each student equally. Jose Meza Cruz, Ainsley Taylor, Brandy Villagrand, and Mackenzie Shane. Now we are going to recognize our 80 honor roll students. We are proud to recognize the following students for achieving 80 honor rolls. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been announced. Again, we kindly ask that you hold your applause to the end. Cameron Akshar, Raylan Buring, Addison Collins, Madison Collins, Adam Connell, Brandon Contreras, Parker Delgard, Blake Theolosa, Kayla Dew, Lydia Fowler, Gavin Frost, Preston G, McKenna Gladden, Caleb Harris, Abigail Jeffers, Ava Johnson, Hanley Jones, Joseph Kirkland, Ashlyn Lamb, Liam Lancourt, Tyler Lawson, Mason Lyles, Cassie Merriweather, Savannah Noonan, Harmony Murray, Ashley O'Shea, Lila Pope, Logan Ramirez, Whitney Raper, Brady Shoemate, Ainsley Taylor, Naomi Tidwell, Parker Tyner, Colin Vaughn, Jax Vincent, Cooper Walker, and Chase Watts. We would now like to recognize the students who have achieved 8 honor roll, an outstanding accomplishment that reflects consistent excellence in the classroom. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been announced. Again, please hold your applause. Elena Barnett, Brooke Bills, Elena Campbell, Riley Davenport, Brayden Dubois, Amira Hamid, Natalia Hayden, Elena Hess, Scarlett Howell, Jamie King, Alex Korinchek, London Noor, David Lauderman, Joshua Martin, Cooper Nicholas, Anna Grace Plyler, Grayson Proctor, Brandon Riley, Anthony Ross, Daniela Sanchez, Riley Stoyanowski, and Alexis Thomas. Next, we would like to recognize the students who earned the highest overall average in each class. This distinction represents outstanding academic performance, consistent effort, and a strong commitment to excellence in that subject. You got to know the drill. As I call each class in the name of the student, please stand to be recognized, and again, hold your applause. For the blue team, in Algebra 1, highest average is Grayson Proctor. Math 8, Riley Davenport. English 1, Alexis Thomas. ELA, Caroline Zane. ELA, Chloe Ramirez. ELA, Brendan Goff. In writing, we have Julia Gallman, Chloe Ramirez, Ashlyn Lamb. For South Carolina history, Tyler Lawson. For science, Daniela Sanchez. For honors, South Carolina history, Daniela Sanchez. So that is the students. For the gold team, Algebra 1, Anthony Ross. Math 8, Lila Pope. Math, Jax Vincent. English 1, Kayla Dew. ELA, Ainsley Taylor. Silas Piper. Jax Vincent. For writing, Ainsley Taylor. Isabella Robinson. Latrez Johnson. Jax Vincent. For South Carolina history, Ainsley Taylor and Lydia Fowler. Honor South Carolina history, Alex Korinchek. For science, Jamie King and Jax Vincent. Next, we will recognize the students who received all A's for all 3 years. These students will come to the stage when their name is called. We now recognize an exceptional group of students who have achieved all A honor roll every year throughout their entire middle school journey. This accomplishment reflects not only academic excellence, but also years of dedication, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to high standards. Maintaining straight A's across 3 years is no small feat. and we are incredibly proud to honor these students for their consistent hard work and achievement. As I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized. Let's hold our applause until the end to give each student the recognition they deserve. Jamie King, Alex Karinchek, and Alexis Thomas. In 2013, Lugoff-Elgin, our beloved school resource officer, passed away suddenly and tragically. Officer Evans was a powerful advocate for kindness and compassion, and he played a key role in bringing Rachel's Challenge to LEMS, a program that encourages students to create a culture of kindness through intentional acts of compassion. To honor his lasting impact on our school and community, a sixth grade student proposed the creation of the Rob Evans Award, a tribute presented each year to a student who exemplifies the kindness and caring spirit that Officer Evans so deeply believed in. It is both fitting and meaningful that this award recognizes those who lead with empathy, treat others with respect, and quietly make a difference in the lives of those around them. When I call your name, will this year's recipient of the Rob Evans Award please come to the stage? Ashley O'Shea. Well, I will accept the award on her behalf. The Larry Patrick Award is named in honor of Larry Patrick, a beloved former principal of LEMS, whose legacy continues to inspire our school community. Mr. Patrick is known for his unwavering kindness, compassion, and dedication to serving others. And this award recognizes a student who exemplifies those same values. This year's recipient consistently goes the extra mile, showing genuine care for others, a willingness to help, and a heart for service. It is our great honor to present the Larry Patrick Award to Madison Collins. Next, we are going to recognize our junior scholars, and students, when your names are called, we do need you to come to the stage. The South Carolina Junior Scholars Program was established by the South Carolina Department of Education to recognize 8th grade students who demonstrate exceptional academic talent. To qualify for this prestigious honor, students must have achieved a score of at least 550 on the evidence-based reading and writing section, or at least 530 on the math section of the PSAT. As I call your name, please come forward to the stage to receive your Junior Scholar Medal. We kindly ask that you hold your applause. Raven Dubois, Elijah Lynch, Oliver Lynch, Lonnie Rumpf, and Alexis Thomas. Let's give one more round of applause for our juniors. Next, we will recognize the students who will be receiving the Principal's Award. We will come to the stage. The Principal's Award is a special recognition given to students who demonstrate outstanding academic achievement, leadership, good citizenship, attendance, and overall excellence. It is awarded to students who consistently show dedication to their studies, positive behavior, and a strong commitment to their school community. When I call your name, please come to the stage to receive your medal, and please hold your applause. Elena Barnett, Brooke Bills, Elena Campbell, Raven Dubois, Amira Hamid, Natalia Hyden, Elena Hess, Scarlett Howell, Jamie King, Alex Korinchek, London North, David Lauderman, Cooper Nicholas, Anna Grace Plyler, Grayson Proctor, Brandon Riley, Anthony Ross, Daniela Sanchez, Riley Stolanowski, and Alexis Thomas. One more round of applause. Next, we will recognize our Students of the Year. These students will come to the stage. At this time, we are proud to recognize a few outstanding individuals as our 8th grade Students of the Year. This honor is awarded to students who have consistently demonstrated excellence in academics, leadership, character, and service throughout their time at LEMS. These students set the standard for what it means to be role models, showing dedication in the classroom, kindness to their peers, and a positive influence on our school community. Please join me in congratulating this year's 8th grade Students of the Year. For the blue team, Daniela Sanchez and Brady Shoemake, and for the gold team, Elena Hess and Gavin Ross. Another round of applause. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to recognize each of our 8th grade students as they take their next step forward. As we call your names, we invite you to walk across the stage to receive your promotion certificate. We kindly ask that you hold your applause so that every student's name can be heard clearly and celebrated equally. Just so you know, I have to read 225 names, so I can get it all to a minute to get some applause. Let's honor these students and all they've accomplished. To begin, we'd like to invite Ms. Gerhardt students to the stage to receive their promotion certificates. Joshua Brewy, Jadis Caldwell, Jackson Mathis, and Allison Williams. Begin with the 8th grade gold team. Braylon Buring, Madison Collins, Adelie Connell, Brandon Contreras, Kayla Dew, Brayden Dubois, Gavin Cross, Preston G., McKenna Gladden, Elena Hess, Madison Holly, Mason Hoyle, Abigail Jeffers, Jamie King, Alex Karinchek, Mason Lyons, Joshua Martin, Britton Oakman, Silas Piper, Logan Ramirez, Anthony Ross, Ainsley Taylor, Bentley Terrell, Colin Vaughn, Cooper Walker, Bryson Wright, Olivia Boonsaba, Parker Burris, Blaine Kraut, Mason Davis, Lily Garrison, Ariana James, Rasheen Kennedy, Maurice Leach, Tyree Lindsay, Anna Lopez, Easton McNamee, Reagan O'Hara, Maggie Cornell, Ryder Phillips, Angel Salazar, Skylar Salmon, Jack Vincent, Rael Williams, Matthew Baker, Angel Dove, Logan Graver, Seth Henderson, Nadia Hernandez, Tylisha Johnson, Tyvon Johnson, Henry Jones, Liam Langford, Savannah Munich, Harmony Murray, James Odom, Alyssa Cornell, Lila Poe, Whitney Raper, Micah Reed, Tayshawn Samuel, Peyton Shelley, Kinley Small, Sophia Smiley, Naomi Tidwell, Malaya Whitley, Dawson Williams, Nicholas Woodward, Carrie Wright, Carly Champ, Kyle Christmas, Olivia Cranford, Takaya Curry, Gage Douglas, Michaela Gibson, Latrez Johnson, Peyton Neal, Jacob Payton, Kamari Ransom, Isabella Robinson, Katie Brooks Swinson, Austin Thorpe, Colby Watson, Nathan Anderson, Raheem Bethel, Hope Brown, Eli Brown, Corbin Campbell, Sidney Johnson, Omar Guzman Perez, Rayleigh Irwin, Aiden Lipscomb, Chloe Mitchell, Kylie Nix, Heath Owens, Madison Purney, Mason Pickman, Kamora Ransom, Gracie Rhodes, Trayvon Smith, Zeljel Solite, Elizabeth Stewart, Maddox Stockman, Gage Watts, and Armand Williams. We will now have the blue team. Valena Barnett, Elena Campbell, Addison Collins, Blake Dialosa, Grayson Draft, Caitlin Fleming, Lydia Fowler, Chase Here, Caleb Harris, Natalia Hyden, London Nord, Ashley Lamb, David Waterman, Tyler Lawson, Elijah Lynch, Oliver Lynch, Cassie Merriweather, Cooper Nicholas, Anna Grace Plyler, Kelsey Price, Grayson Proctor, Brandon Riley, Lonnie Brump, Daniela Sanchez, Brady Shoemate, Bailey Stringer, Alexis Thomas, Parker Tyner, Rankin Villagreen, Cameron Axel, Randy Batchen, Colton Batson, Xavier Bolton, Kylie Corrigan, Riley Davenport, Corey Downey, Susie Byfield, Anthony Garcia, Brendan Gall, Amira Newton, Dideal Harrison, Ashton Hickman, Scarlett Howell, Lauren Kelly, Jackson Kirk, Isaiah Littlejohn, Eden Mobley, Marcus Paul, Angelica Rodriguez Ramirez, Mackenzie Shane, Bryson Sprague, Kevin Walls, Taylor Ratton, Rowan, Miller Chavez, Michael Quee, Tanaya Daniels, Lily Davis, Amari Fisher, Chelsea Grant, Grayson Harmon, Reagan John, Hannah Johnson, Mason Martin, Chloe McCarthy, Chloe Parker, Travis Cucurello, Kinsey Sharp, Olivia Wages, Chase Watts, Clint Whitaker, Kate Altman, Benjamin Argonne, Robert Hartlett, Parker Dalgard, Annabelle Furlow, Jamia Ballman, Ava Johnson, Jackson Jones, Joseph Kirkland, Colton Lucy, Caleb McGee, Jose Meza Cruz, Kane Murphy, Ashley O'Shea, Ella Carr, Peyton Carr, Brody Roberts, Caleb Rogers, Trinity Snyder, Riley Stolanowski, Leslie Torres Peraza, Caroline Zane, Jelani Beecham Jones, Justin Blizzard, Charlotte Chaffins, Hannah Croft, David DeSoto, Victoria Indres, Chloe Kilpatrick, Gabriel Quinlan, Chloe Ramirez, Jayana Riley, Natalie Robbins, Cashmere Robin Brooks, Aaron Rodriguez, Shamir Seth, and Zion Ward. and we are excited for what's ahead. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome someone who is a dedicated leader, a constant supporter of our students and staff, and a driving force behind our students' success. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our principal, Mrs. Shutt.
Okay, so we're going to have something a little special. If you look at your programs on the very back. So I have a little thought, and I got together with our amazing choral teacher, who is my dream maker. And I said, you know, the one thing that we didn't have that I felt we were missing is we needed an alma mater for LEMS. So, she took my little dreams and she made it into reality. So, she has written and composed the alma mater. So, please join us in singing the inaugural first ever presentation of the Lugoff-Elgin Middle School alma mater. So as we're getting seated, let's give them one more round of applause. So good morning to my students, my families, my teachers, my staff, and my honored guests. Today is a day filled with pride, reflection, and excitement. As I stand here looking at our incredible 8th grade class, I'm filled with hope. Hope for our future, you're stepping into, and for the journey that you've taken to get here. To our students, you've made it. Through early mornings and late nights, through tests and projects and friendships and challenges and growth, every hallway you've walked, every lesson you've learned, every obstacle you've overcome, it's all led to this moment. You are not the same people you were when you walked through these doors 3 years ago. You've grown taller, yes, but most importantly, you've grown wiser and kinder and stronger. I know middle school isn't always easy. It's a time of learning who you are. It's a time of figuring out who you want to become. And let me tell you, what I've seen this year has been nothing short of extraordinary. You've shown leadership, creativity, courage, and resilience. You've made our school better by being a part of it. High school awaits you now, and I know that that's a new chapter and it's full of possibilities. And it may feel a little uncertain at times, and you may wonder if you're ready. You may even question if you have what you need to handle all that's ahead. But let me stop you right there. Let me say something loud and clear. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to face challenges with courage. I believe in your creativity, your voice, and your dreams. I believe in the power you hold to make a difference in our school, in our community, and in this world. When you doubt yourself, remember this moment. Remember this school and remember these words. I believe in you. Carry that belief with you. Let it push you forward when the roads are tough. Let it remind you that you are never alone. You've got teachers, families, friends, and a whole community here standing right behind you. You are part of something bigger, and you are ready for what's coming next. So as you leave here from LMS, you walk with your heads held high, and you walk with pride, and you walk with purpose, because you are incredible and you are capable. You are enough, and above all,